We're so happy to be here on The Next Right Thing. And yes, the what would you do scenario is this. You clearly see your friend or coworker or fellow parishioner committing a sin. What would you do?
Well, I guess I would ask myself, first off, we know it's a mortal sin. Do they? I would wonder about that first.
And what if they say, I didn't know it was a sin?
Well, then it's not a mortal sin.
Nick, our show host, he has a story, and I think he wants to share it with us.
Well, I would be happy to, Debbie. Thanks for bringing me in. I had 2 youth ministry interns working under me as the youth minister. And these interns, both of them, were having their girlfriends spend the night in the house that I was living in with them. And I brought it to the attention of the pastor, my new boss, and he literally told me, so what do you want me to do about it? And I think that the lesson for me was, this is a powerful example of you have to be willing to say the truth. Some people will receive it and some people won't.
Wow, that's a powerful story. Well, we have something that just came into Morning Joy. It came in this week from one of our dear listeners. So everybody listen up to this real life scenario and see how you would respond.
I have a real life scenario that happened today, and I'm not sure if I did the right thing or not. My young neighbors, husband and wife, are from India and they're Hindu. The husband is dying of cancer. We frequently help them out with a range of things that they need help with. The wife texted our neighborhood cul-de-sac group and wanted to know if anybody was going to the grocery store within the next few hours. Her car wasn't starting and she needed a few items. I responded I could go for her in about an hour. She sent me a message that she needed only 8 fruits and 2 bouquets of flowers. I picked up cash from her and I drove to the store. Then she sent messages thanking me, and that today it was Diwali and she would be using the flowers and fruits to sacrifice to gods. I stood in the store and literally started sweating and wasn't sure what to do, but ultimately felt I couldn't contribute by buying these items, as it was morally against my personal religion, even if I was only inadvertently helping. I'm not sure how I should have handled it. Would I have been in mortal sin by helping her? Or was I taking it too far and making it a bigger deal than I should have, since I wasn't personally sacrificing these items? Was I being uncharitable by not helping? Or did I do the right thing? Would it have been a mortal sin? I also don't know how I should have responded. I sent her a text saying I was very sorry, but I was not able to go to the grocery shop for her after all, and I would return the money when I got home.
Wow. The lady, their neighbor, was going to use the flowers and the fruits to sacrifice to gods. Okay, and so of course, as a Catholic, you're going, oh, wait a minute, I'm not going to be a part of that. That's not, that's really bad.
I'm not personally passing judgment and declaring that, all the Hindu gods are demons. But I know that demons pose as the various deities that people worship because they love to be worshipped. They will pose as those.
Now, if she didn't know that it was this, whatever this is, Diwali, I don't know, is this like some kind of feast or some kind of something that they practice every year? I'm not quite sure exactly what it is. So if she didn't know this was going to be used, these flowers and fruits were going to be used to sacrifice gods, no harm, correct? No harm, right? Because she didn't know. She was just doing the loving thing. She was purchasing items for her neighbor. She had no idea how they were going to be used. So they are practicing their faith beliefs as Hindus, okay? So they're doing what they believe, right? But the fact that the neighbor disclosed it now puts this Morning Joy listener in a really difficult position, okay? So would it have been okay for her, Adam, based on your experience as a religious demonologist, if she picked up those items and as she was driving back to her neighbor's house, she said, Lord, I want nothing to do with this. I'm not Hindu. I'm a practicing Catholic. I don't believe in any of this, but this is her faith belief. This is what she does. and I'm not trying to, but she was going to probably get the fruits and the flowers from somewhere, right? Because like she could get DoorDash or somebody to deliver it. So is there a way she could say to God, I want nothing to do with this, I'm not trying to contribute to anything? Would she have been spiritually safe there doing that, rejecting it?
Well, but it's the walk the walk and talk the talk thing. So you can't walk the walk and do it simultaneously saying I reject it.
Okay. The husband is dying, so the wife is probably really in a lot of, emotional turmoil and things that she's going on. Maybe down the road, say to your neighbor when all things have passed, and then say, can I tell you why I wasn't able to go to the store for you? Can I share with you? Take her out to lunch and say, it really put me in such a bad position. I wanted to help you so badly, but I couldn't do it. I felt something didn't feel right inside because it's not what we believe. And I can't participate in anything like that or even contribute to anything like that. So I think I would, after everything's done, and if this neighbor passes, maybe sit down with your neighbor and explain to her why you bailed out on her that day. But I don't think it rises to the level of mortal sin. I really don't.